Welcome to AI Briefing. The content of the briefing includes Oliver Dowden, we cannot allow China to infiltrate our universities. What Lina Khan's antitrust case could mean for Amazon. The best baby monitors of 2023, tried and tested by a new mother. EU starts early stage probe into Nvidia-dominated AI chip markets abuses. Bloomberg News. Fiction, The Maniac, by Benjamin Labadat. Oliver Dowden, we cannot allow China to infiltrate our universities. Telegraph. UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak is positioning himself as a Thatcherite free marketeer and small state Tory, according to Deputy Prime Minister Oliver Dowden. Dowden, who is close to Sunak, said that the Prime Minister embraces modern Britain and is a conviction-free marketeer and Brexiteer. Sunak's first year as Prime Minister has been focused on calming the markets and stabilizing the economy, but now he is taking a more proactive approach, with a series of driver-friendly policies and other initiatives to be unveiled in the coming months. Sunak's government is also taking a new realism approach to China, focusing on protecting UK national security and research on cutting-edge technology. What Lina Khan's antitrust case could mean for Amazon. Financial Times. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission, FTC, and 17 states have filed a lawsuit against Amazon, alleging that the company uses its monopoly power to overcharge consumers, hinder competitors, and exploit the hundreds of thousands of sellers on its marketplace. The lawsuit claims that Amazon's conduct has stifled competition and resulted in artificially high prices. While legal experts believe that a forced breakup of the company is unlikely, a win for the FTC could lead to higher prices and weaker services for consumers. The case against Amazon comes as lawmakers on both sides of the aisle express concerns about the power and influence of big tech companies. However, the sharp divisions in Congress have hindered legislative reform, making antitrust agencies like the FTC the primary actors in addressing the issue. Amazon has strongly disputed the allegations made by the FTC and claims that it is engaging in savvy business tactics that benefit consumers. The task ahead of the FTC is substantial, as it not only has to win a complex legal case but also has to convince the public that Amazon's practices harm consumer interests. The best baby monitors of 2023, tried and tested by a new mother. Telegraph. EU starts early stage probe into Nvidia-dominated AI chip markets abuses. Bloomberg News. Reuters. The European Union is reportedly investigating alleged anti-competitive abuses in chips used for artificial intelligence, AI, particularly those produced by Nvidia. The European Commission has been informally gathering opinions on potentially abusive practices in the graphics processing unit, GPU, sector, which includes chips used for AI and gaming. This investigation follows similar actions taken by French authorities, who have been interviewing market players on Nvidia's role in AI chips, its pricing policy, and the impact of chip shortages on prices. France's competition authority recently raided Nvidia's local offices on suspicion of engaging in anti-competitive practices. Fiction, The Maniac, by Benjamin Labadat. Wall Street Journal. The Maniac, by Benjamin Labadat is a dark and absorbing novel that explores the life and work of John von Neumann, a Hungarian-born polymath who made significant contributions to quantum mechanics, game theory, and artificial intelligence. The novel portrays von Neumann as a genius with a machine-like intelligence and a childlike moral blindness. Von Neumann believed that all of existence could be mathematized and attacked his calculations with enthusiasm. The novel also highlights the inherent continuity between thermonuclear weapons and AI, both of which pose existential threats to humanity. Labadat argues that von Neumann is akin to Dr. Frankenstein, and his digital progeny, AI, is the result of his work. The novel ends with a coda set in 2016 that dramatizes the victory of the computer program AlphaGo over the Grandmaster of Go, a complex board game. Overall, the novel provides a brooding and thought-provoking narrative that explores the implications of technological advancement. However, it should be read with skepticism, as it takes significant liberties with the inner thoughts and motivations of real people. What the strike deal means for your TV schedule. The Guardian. The Writers Guild of America has officially ended its 5-month strike, having reached a resolution over issues including payments for screenwriters working on streaming services and the use of artificial intelligence in show creation. The Screen Actors Guild is expected to follow suit, after similar issues led to its members striking in July. However, the effects of the strike will continue to be felt. HBO, for example, has little programming for the autumn season, with only a new season of Julian Fellowes' The Gilded Age on the schedule. Paramount's neo-Western series Yellowstone has been a success on cable channel Paramount and has attracted new viewers since being aired on CBS. The strike is also likely to lead to fewer shows being commissioned in future, as well as a decrease in the number of risky, unfamiliar projects. Not real news, a look at what didn't happen this week. Associated Press. Here are the facts on some popular but false stories that spread online this week. 1. Conspiracy theories about FEMA's emergency alert test claims that an emergency broadcast system test on October 4 will activate nanoparticles in people's bodies are false. The test uses the same audio tone that has been in use since the 1960s with no adverse health effects. The claims about nanoparticles are based on debunked conspiracy theories about COVID-19 vaccines. 2. Fabricated video of a bar fight involving a member of Ukraine's UN delegation. A video claiming that a member of the Ukrainian delegation got into a bar fight in New York City is false. The video was not published by USA Today, and both the bar and the New York City Police Department confirmed that no such incident occurred. 3. Misleading claims about Mayo Clinic's hydroxychloroquine webpage claims that the Mayo Clinic updated its website to say that hydroxychloroquine can be used to treat COVID-19 are false. The outdated information on hydroxychloroquine had been on the Mayo Clinic's website since at least May 2020, and the hospital clarified that it does not endorse the use of the drug for treating COVID-19. 4. AI-generated image of Senator Rand Paul in a bathrobe. A photo circulating online showing Senator Rand Paul in a red bathrobe is not real. The image was created using artificial intelligence-generated software as a satirical joke. The senator acknowledged the joke on social media. These stories demonstrate the importance of fact-checking and verifying information before sharing it on social media. False information can spread quickly and mislead people if not properly debunked. Blood in the Machine Review, Defenders of the Old Ways. Wall Street Journal. The Luddites, a group of workers in Britain during the early 19th century, resisted the rise of automation and the industrial system that replaced their skilled craftsmanship with machines. The Luddites were primarily textile workers who used hand looms, but they were being pushed aside by factories that introduced wide-frame looms powered by water or steam. In response, the Luddites began a campaign of breaking looms in factories. The government responded by making machine breaking a capital offense, and factory owners hired soldiers as guards. The Luddites were eventually defeated, and those convicted for their involvement in the uprisings were executed or sent to penal colonies. The Luddites' cause was an early example of resistance to technology and a fight for workers' rights. The author argues that the Luddites' struggle resonates with today's demands for workers' rights, particularly in the face of automation and the power of management. However, the author also acknowledges that the Luddites ultimately failed to prevent the rise of factories and mass production, as they were fighting against a world with no labor unions or welfare state. The article suggests that the Luddite struggle is a reminder that workers should have a voice in policy and highlights the challenges faced by workers in an era of automation and globalization. That's all the news for today, folks. Let's recap what we've learned. 1. UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak is positioning himself as a Thatcherite free marketeer and taking a more proactive approach, particularly in terms of China and protecting UK national security and research. 2. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission, FTC, and 17 states have filed a lawsuit against Amazon, alleging that the company uses its monopoly power to overcharge consumers and hinder competitors. This case is part of a wider concern about the power of big tech companies. 3. The best baby monitors of 2023 have been ranked, with the Nanit Pro camera taking the top spot for its smartphone app and extra features. The Maxi Kosai C and Leapfrog LF2936 HD also made the list. 4. The European Union is investigating alleged anti-competitive abuses in the AI chip market, particularly those produced by NVIDIA. This investigation follows similar actions taken by French authorities. 5. The Maniac, by Benjamin Labadat, is a novel that explores the life and work of John von Neumann, a polymath who made significant contributions to quantum mechanics, game theory, and AI. The novel raises thought-provoking questions about the implications of technological advancement. 6. The Writers Guild of America has officially ended its 5-month strike, resolving issues related to payments for screenwriters working on streaming services and the use of AI in show creation. The strike's effects will continue to be felt, with potential consequences for TV schedules and the commissioning of new shows. 7. It's important to fact-check and verify information before sharing it on social media. False stories can spread quickly and mislead people if not debunked. 8. The Luddites, who resisted the rise of automation during the early 19th century, serve as a reminder of the ongoing struggle for workers' rights in the face of technological advancements. That's all for today's news. Remember, folks, stay curious, stay informed, and always question the information you receive. As always, I'm here to answer any questions or hear your thoughts on these topics. So, what's on your mind? Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.